Okay, good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Judge Tamika West Bernard. We are now streaming live via YouTube. Today is January the 23rd, 2023, and I am presiding over the preliminary hearing calendar for this morning, sent by designation for Superior Court. As I call the calendar, please make your announcements. If you're representing a party, please let me know what party you represent. And if you have an update as with respect to the case, please let me know. The first case we have on the calendar at position 1 is the state of Georgia versus Tycarius Bell. I understand Attorney Schoolcraft does have filed a conflict on this case, correct? ADA Freeman?
Judge, I'm not sure. I haven't gotten in
on mute
this morning.
Oh, on mute. Well, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I'm not on mute.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Judge, can you hear me?
Cheryl, we can't hear you.
No, Judge, we can't hear you. We can hear her. You can't hear us, apparently. Judge, can you hear me?
Can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
We can hear you, Judge.
I'm sorry, Ms. Mary, does your audio work?
Yeah.
I can't hear anyone.
All right, I'm gonna call you. Hold on, everybody.
Okay, I think I got it resolved. Can everyone hear me now?
Yes, Judge, can you hear me?
Yes.
Judge, can you hear me? And I know she's on mute.
There we go. Okay.
Judge, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, all right. You had asked about Attorney Schoolcraft. I don't have anything, but again, I was out last week at the conference, but I haven't got anything this morning from Attorney Schoolcraft.
Yeah, he did. Ms. Mary, okay. I believe you forwarded a conflict notice to me for
I did.
Attorney Bell. So he has 3 cases on the calendar today. It indicated that he has a conflict. So I don't know if you had a witness available for that case.
Well, I do have Officer Spakowski is on. So our Attorney Schoolcraft's case is going to be continued.
Yeah, if he's not present by the time I finish calling the calendar, then yes.
Okay.
He had quite a bit of cases on the conflict notice.
Okay, I don't have an objection, Judge.
Okay. Position 7 on the calendar, we have the state of Georgia versus Vernon Alex Clark. Is the state ready?
State's ready.
And Your Honor, that will be both a motion and a hearing this morning.
Okay. Position 14, the state of Georgia versus Jerome LaWayne Cox. The state ready?
State's ready.
Hey, I forgot to hold on that one. I'm speaking with the state, seeing if we can't work out a bond.
Okay. Position 17, the state of Georgia versus Xavier Daniels.
Judge, Xavier Daniels and the co-defendant Norris Turner, those cases were indicted.
Okay. And so it's my understanding the co-defendants on the calendar today is Norris Turner.
That's correct.
Okay, and that's at position 85. Okay. Let's see here. Position 20, the state of Georgia versus Jamal Rashid Edge. State ready?
State's ready.
I need to hold on that possible bond waiver.
Okay. Position 23, State of Georgia versus Jarvius Flowers. That was a bond waiver. I believe I signed that on January the 20th of 2023 for the record, correct? A.D. Freeman.
Yes.
Position 24, the State of Georgia versus Rodney Andrea Gilbert. Is the state ready?
State's ready.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brandon Lewis is assigned to that case.
Okay. Okay, is Mr. Lewis present? Attorney Lewis?
He's not on the Zoom, Judge. I'm not sure if he was aware of it.
Okay. Position 28, the State of Georgia versus Shavrike Hung. Is the state ready?
State's ready.
And speaking to the state, that may be a bond waiver, Your Honor. Or
Okay. Position 30, State of Georgia versus Jethiel Jones.
That was a consent bond previously done.
It'll be submitted this morning, Your Honor.
Oh, the consent bond will be submitted.
This morning.
Okay. Position 38, the State of Georgia versus Joshua Jamal Key. State ready?
State's ready.
trying to work out a deal on that one, yeah. Need to hold.
Okay. Position 42, the State of Georgia versus Latasha Lakia Langford.
That was a waiver only previously submitted.
Okay, thank you. Position 44, the State of Georgia versus Lorenzo Lagondi.
The state's ready.
Looks like that's going to have to be a hearing this morning, Your Honor, but I'll double check with the state.
Okay, thank you. Position 46, the State of Georgia versus Keandre Rashad Lyons.
The state's ready.
And same announcement, Your Honor. Looks like it's going to be a hearing. Oh, and there's a co-defendant on this one. I'm not sure who has it. Mr. Wallace, I believe it is.
Yeah, Alexander Wallace is the co-defendant.
Is he on the?
I don't even see him on his calendar.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing him on the calendar. Position 49, the State of Georgia versus Dare Montreal Mosley, and I believe that was a bond, a consent bond that was just submitted this morning. A.D. Freeman.
Yes, Your Honor. And before we go on, going back to Alexander Wallace, I have a copy. I have that packet in front of me, and it was continued to today. I'm not sure why it's not on the calendar,
Okay.
but it should have been. I'm looking at the continuous order now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Miss Mary, can you see if you can find the paperwork for Alexander Wallace?
Okay.
What day would it, what day was it continue from?
It was continued from January 9th.
Okay.
Okay. And then Ms. Mayor, position 49, Daryl Mosley was a consent bond, and I'll get that signed today.
Okay, let me, when we finish the calendar, I'm gonna contact the jail and then contact the person who should have continued him to get him on.
Okay, thank you.
Who's he represented by?
Do you know?
I can't tell from the order.
Stanley Schoolcraft, it's Stanley Schoolcraft.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, Schoolcraft, okay. So we'll have to probably continue that anyway. So sure, we probably would have to continue that one anyway.
Okay. All right. That's not a problem.
Position 67, State of Georgia versus Leah Anna Sellers.
The state's ready.
Judge, I need to hold on that case and speak with Ms. Freeman.
Okay. Position 68, the State of Georgia versus Andre L. Shaw.
The state's ready.
I believe that's my case, Judge. Sorry.
And I apologize. I misspoke. I'm looking at the wrong case. That officer's actually in training. And so if we can't get it resolved today, Attorney Booker, the state will be asking for continuance. And this is the first time it's on the calendar.
Is this for
And
the show?
Judge,
Let me just
yeah,
clarify.
Exendre Shaw.
Okay, and you represent the defendant, correct, Attorney Booker?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. And I had a conflict with Henry County. I'm before Judge Veal on a reporting trial calendar this morning. So if the state's asking for a continuance, I'm not going to object to it because I'm not able to go forward with it anyway. I want to speak to Ms. Freeman about a bond, but if we need to reset, it's fine.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and see if we can get reset it now so you can, because you have a conflict. Ms. Mary, can you reset it for, is February 1st, would that be sufficient or no?
yes, well,
Is with the officer available?
We would ask for 2 weeks so we can make sure we get in touch with the officer. And so can we go to either February 6th or February 8th?
Yes.
Okay. That's fine. And I'll email you, Ms. Freeman, regarding what I'm asking for bond.
Okay,
Okay.
before you go, sir, before you go though, let us just confirm a date. So,
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Mary, is it the 6th? We're
yeah,
moving,
that's it. Yes,
would that work, February the 6th?
That's fine. Thank you, Judge.
Okay,
Yes,
we're
Your
gonna
Honor.
reset that, okay. Do you have any other cases on the calendar, Attorney Booker?
No, Your Honor, may I be excused?
Yes, thank you.
All right, have a great day. See you.
Position 70 on the calendar, the State of Georgia versus Joshua Tyrone Shoebridge. That's also Attorney Schoolcraft. He's representing the defendant. So that will likely be a continuance. Position 71 on the calendar, the State of Georgia versus Joseph Smith.
State's ready.
Your Honor, that is my client and I need to pre-trial that with him.
Okay, thank you. Position 73, the State of Georgia versus Michael Thomas Southern.
The state's ready.
And it's probably gonna be a hearing, but I'll speak to the state about it first, though.
Okay, no problem. Position 80, the State of Georgia versus Thomas Dion Spinks.
The state's ready.
I need to pre-trial that with Ms. Freeman, Your Honor.
Okay. Position 85, the State of Georgia versus Norris Turner.
That case was indicted.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And just there's another co-defendant on that case, Marquise Willis. That case was supposed to be on today's calendar as well, but he was indicted. But I just wanted the court to know he was supposed to be on this calendar, but he wasn't.
Okay.
Mhm.
So did you get that, Ms. Mary?
Yeah, Cheryl, who did the 9th calendar?
The continuous orders were signed by Judge Bando.
Yeah,
I
that's what I was gonna say, yeah.
Right, I
I
can't
believe it
recall.
was Kate Johnson's calendar, and I believe she covered, Bando covered for Judge Kate Johnson.
Okay.
Right, I have the continuous orders, but I think it's like 4 or 5 cases that weren't on the calendar, but should have been.
Can you do me a favor, Cheryl, and send them to me?
Okay, I will.
All right, thank you.
Position 88, the state of Georgia versus Aaron Terrell Tyler.
Thanks, ready.
Need to pre-try that one with the state, Your Honor.
Okay. Position 89, the state of Georgia versus Deborah Jean Williams. That was a bond waiver. Ms. Mary, January 19th, 2023 is when I.
At first, they wanted us to hold it, but Attorney Pleasant told me we could put it through, so she does need to come off, Judge.
Williams.
Yes, Deborah Jean Williams.
Okay, you said it was a hold?
Yeah,
Okay.
do
Do I need to?
No.
Okay, do I need to sign some, a corrected one?
No, no, you don't.
It's fine. It's a bond waiver this morning.
Okay, okay. Position 92, the state of Georgia versus Medea Williams.
State's ready.
Your Honor, Ms. Williams advised me that she hired attorney Henry Toller.
And is that Toller to your understanding, Attorney Pleasant?
I supposing I had one L, Judge, but I don't
Okay,
know.
1L, okay. Well, you probably would know better than me. Toller, okay. Okay,
I'll reach out, Judge, when we finish with the calendar.
okay. And then position 94, the state of Georgia versus Mamie Williams. That was also a bond waiver.
Yes, Judge.
Okay, January 19, 2023 is when I submitted it. And position 95, state of Georgia versus Gerard Farrell Wynn. Is the state ready?
Yes, Judge.
Judge, he canceled my visit with him and sent me an email saying that he hired an attorney, but he did not indicate who.
Okay, I'll see if I can have him, the jail present him to see if we can get his attorney's name. Okay, one more. I believe that was the last, the Wynn case was the last case on the calendar. Is that what you have, 88 Freeman, or do we miss anyone else?
No, that's what I have.
Okay. That will conclude the calling of the calendar this morning. We'll be in brief recess while the parties pre-trial a few of the cases they indicated